If you've ever been told that your baby will just grow out of colic, this is for you. Because here's the truth. They don't grow out of colic, they grow into other challenges. Those endless cries, sleepless nights, and constant back arching, they're not just phases. They're warning signs from your baby's nervous system that something deeper is going on. Every week in our office, we meet parents with grade schoolers struggling with focus, sensory issues, or anxiety. And when we look back at their story, guess what we find? They were colicky babies. The same stress that showed up as reflux and crying at 3 months old is now showing up as meltdowns or ADHD at 7 years old. The labels changed, but the root cause never did. If you're that mom who's tried everything, cutting out dairy, tracking every feeding, every nap, every colic drop on the shelf, and you still feel like nothing helps, please hear this. You are not failing. You're just missing the most important piece of the puzzle. Take Lennon's story, for example. Before chiropractic care, he was the definition of a colicky baby. Reflux, sleepless nights, arching, constant crying. His mom felt so hopeless. On top of that, doctors were watching for a kidney condition that might have needed surgery. Once we addressed the stress on his nervous system, everything changed. The colic stopped, his sleep improved, his kidneys began healing on their own. Now, his mom says everyone comments on how happy and easygoing he is. Even his doctors were shocked. That's the power of getting to the real root cause. Here's what most people don't realize. Colic isn't just a digestive issue. The digestive system is completely controlled by the nervous system. Think of the nervous system like your baby's master control system. It controls and coordinates every function in the body. And that control system, when it gets overwhelmed or stressed, everything gets out of whack. The main nerve that is in charge of digestive behavior is the vagus nerve. It runs from the brainstem through the neck and into the stomach and intestines. When the vagus nerve gets stressed during birth, digestion literally gets stuck. So instead of calling it colic, let's just call it what it is. Stuck. Baby gets stuck in the birth canal, stress gets stuck on the nervous system, digestion gets stuck, and the baby gets stuck in distress. Almost every colicky baby we see has one thing in common: birth interventions. C-sections, inductions, vacuum, forceps, they all create physical tension in the upper neck right where the vagus nerve begins. Even before birth, stress can build up. If mom felt anxious or overwhelmed during pregnancy, those stress hormones get transferred through the umbilical cord and can affect the baby's developing nervous system. That's why you see arching, stiff necks, or tight little bodies. Babies aren't trying to be difficult. They're trying to release that built-up stress. They're telling us through their body language, I'm uncomfortable and I'm stuck in protection mode. Here's the pattern we see over and over again: colic, ear infections, speech delays, sensory issues, ADHD, and anxiety. It's the same story, just unfolding at different ages. The stress never left the nervous system. It just changed how it shows up. That's why therapy alone or more medications don't have lasting results. It's like trying to push a car with the parking brake on. You might move it a little, but until you release that tension, the body can't truly heal or develop the way it was designed to. Your baby doesn't need another label. They need their nervous system to finally shift from stressed to calm. When we release the tension from birth, babies like Lennon go from fussy and uncomfortable to calm, connected, and thriving. The earlier we start, the faster they heal. That's the beauty of how adaptable babies are. You've already tried everything else. Now it's time to address the real cause. Click the link in our bio, comment below, or send us a message to schedule your baby's neurological evaluation with us here at Foundations Chiropractic. Your child isn't broken. They're just stuck. And we know exactly how to help them get unstuck. Hope, answers, help. That's what your family deserves.